came today, late in the first half. Pule Saleng doing brilliantly to tee up Ndah, the Nigerian who wore the captain's armband from the onset for the first time for the Buccaneers, getting the all-important opener, and the stadium was rocking. But Stanton, it wasn't very long after the interval that things took a turn, but you have to just sit back and appreciate this from Saleng.
Yeah, brilliant stuff there. Expected Sanoka would have loved to have defended a bit better there, but the trickery of that man Saleng, threading the pass through for Ndah to slot it home. There was a stage in the game Orlando Pirates needed to dig deep and find solutions. At the resumption of the second half, Krobler to Pule. Vincent Pule got the equalizer for SuperSport.
A lovely fizzing ball from the back, nice and flat to Lani, finding Bradley Krobler so well, and he evaded Monyane expertly. Just, as I think you said at the time, cushioned it into the path of Vincent Pule, who declines to celebrate against his former employers, who he just recently departed. And then if you think about how SuperSport worked their goal so brilliantly, it's from Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, and you'd expect two defenders out there to defend that, but take nothing away from a well-worked free kick there from Orlando Pirates. And Saleng creeping in at the back post to get the second for Orlando Pirates, and this is an extra time. Brilliant weighted pass, brilliant first time cross from Dlamini.
Saleng was on his bike. A moment, Dlamini.
Brilliant first time cross from Dlamini.
Saleng was on his bike. A moment, Dlamini received that, and he was able to measure that cross come pass just to perfection, because he was under absolutely no pressure. The inexperience of Paliti showing a little bit there. Wasn't sure whether to peel himself away and try and put some pressure. What he let in front of him, it was still about 35 yards out from goal.
Yeah, stage in the game where SuperSport looking for that equalizer, committing men forward, caught on the counter attack there.
I think onside. We viewed it so many times now, yeah. And I'm inclined to believe that he had held his run perfectly there, Saleng.
Yeah, and I tell you what, MTN8, this is not an easy execution there from afar out. It looks like it's easy, but I tell you what, he was positioned correct. Saleng looking for his second there. Brilliant stuff from Goss, and MTN8 with the final goal.
Right, welcome down to the pitch side where I'm with Coach Jose Rivero, winning coach on the night, 3-1 over SuperSport United. Coach, what a football match tonight. 3-1 makes it look comfortable, but it was an intense affair.
It was, right? A proper football game, I think. Intense, tough, quite high, the rhythm, if we think that it's the first game of the season for both teams. So congratulations to SuperSport as well for the battle. It's amazing to play the first game at home, and it's almost full. So all the components to have a great night. I think the boys deserve it. It's a good way to start the season. We are in the semi-finals. I think it's well deserved. We were better overall. So yeah, I'm really happy with the performance.
Coach, was there ever a time you thought you can't get past Ricardo Goss tonight in that SuperSport United goal? He just seemed to be a wall for so much of this game.
I think we shake a little bit after the 1-1. You know, we have memories of the last game we played here where they equalized also in the second half, and not good memories actually. So I think in that moment the team shake a little bit, but I think after 5, 6, 7 minutes we managed to create a goal chance, and that gave us again the hype to come back to the game. And I think that we dominate clearly. We have a lot of chances. It's difficult to play in these circumstances. So overall, I think we did a good job.
And Coach, about to come in and receive a Man of the Match award, you can see him. What do you think of the performance of Saleng tonight?
He played well, right? I think he did a good job. He's a permanent threat when he's in the mood, when he's in the right space. So yeah, so happy for the boy one more time. He's giving us a lot, and hopefully he can continue.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you so much.
All right, coming in now to collect his Man of the Match award, I've got Pule Saleng. Congratulations, fantastic. Pule, you are involved today in everything that was good for Orlando Pirates. A goal, 2 assists, what a night.
First of all, I would like to thank the man above for the talent he gave me, and also thank the coach, management, and the team. We fought as a team today, like a team spirit. So we enjoy, even though we won until extra time. So, but we enjoy it. So, and the second half, as a team, because we have to defend the MTN8 because it's a home ground arena, so trying to enjoy, win. Yeah.
Pule, Bomakatsa today, ka fitness ya hao man. Hey, gearbox, engine, ayatsamayam.
Aye, like training, the way ke training ka teng. So yan thusa le nna ene le di player ga go mpusha yan thusa le no re ke kgone go dira sengwe le sengwe se ke batlang go se dira mo grounding. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man of the match on the night, Pule Saleng. Now joining us is Andre Arons, assistant coach at SuperSport United. Gavin Hunt picking up that red card towards the end of the game. Andre, first of all, the red card, there was so much frustration coming from that SuperSport United bench today. What was going on? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, Thomas, it was an entire game built on emotion tonight, and that's what happens when you're playing games like this at such a high level and such high stakes. It was a decision that led to all the emotions. You know, from our angle, it looked like there was clear daylight between the player and an offside call. We were very sure. And I suppose, like I said, in fairness to the officials, we'll have to have a look at it in the game. And if he wasn't offside, then certainly we'll apologise for it. But we thought it was a very, very clear offside. And I think that sparked all the emotion. And, you know, one thing led to another.
All right. And then so much tonight that was positive for SuperSport United. The scoreline might not reflect it, but I'm sure you can point to a lot of bright sparks and bright spots in the match today.
Yeah, I think so. You know, we've got a few new faces in the team, never mind the squad, and you've got to combine that with the youngsters who are also trying to get into the team as well. So it's always going to be a big ask for us, but they never disappointed. Not one of them disappointed us tonight. And it's nice to see the new faces fitting into what we're trying to do. And when you come up against a team like Pirates on a night like this, it's the biggest test ever in the PSL. And we're really glad that they came through it, even though the scoreline might suggest different. But we're really glad that the players came through it in the way that they did.
You speak about new faces. Pule scoring today at Orlando against his former club, and it seemed like you were playing him a little bit more centrally today. Was that the plan?
Not initially. We wanted to play him in sort of a front three in a wider area. And then we made a couple of changes to be able to get him a bit more central, because we felt that someone like Bradley, while he was still on the pitch, needed just someone to work around him. And he did that well. He's been doing that in pre-season as well. And he understands what we want from him. He's worked with Gavin and I before. And he was really good tonight. Keenan Ayer, for me, is another one. He's still coming. And Pule, that's a player who really has got a good head about him. You know, he plays with a good scan around him as well. So we're very happy with that.
And as a former goalkeeper, you haven't mentioned Ricardo Goss. What a night for him.
Man of the match performance. And yet he concedes 3 goals. But I think Ricardo needs to go to a next level of his game now. We've told him that. And already in the first game of the season, he's showing that. He's got more capabilities ahead of him.
Now, have you discussed what you do for the next month with no competitive football?
Yeah, so again, obviously it's, you know, we'll have to give the players off a little bit and then bring them back in again and then play some more friendly games. And a lot of the teams who are not going to be active in that period will need to do that, because when you look at the game and the pace of the game tonight, that's the pace that's going to be throughout the season coming. So we've got to keep the boys in top form.
All right, thank you, Andre.
Thanks, man.
There you go, Andre Arons. He's the man that was assisting today. It's time now for us to go to a break, but look at those fans. So many of them have not moved from the Orlando Stadium today. They came to get the victory. They pushed their side over the line. Almost 40,000 of them showing the best of South African football and its support. What a night to be at Orlando. 4 goals scored. Wapa Wapa. We'll discuss it after this.